Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Commissar, and we're watching Forged Alliance Forever. Today, we're watching 4v4 ladder on Badlands. Now, map is probably quite a familiar one to many of you, but we will be looking at it more in a little while. Player introductions. Starting here, in what colour was that? Mauve. In the mauve, going UEF. NiCAD is going first land. Gowerly here. Cybran, baby blue, going first land and second air. In dark blue, here we have fractal, Eon, first land. And last for the cold team, we have recoveringAninju, UEF, in cyan, also first land. And they're quite tightly packed in ratings. The lowest is a Ninja here on 865, the highest Gowerly on 1045. Hot team. Down here in the right hand end we have Skemlije. He's Cybran, he's yellow, and he's the lowest rated on our team at 791, and he's going second air there. First land and heading straight for the middle, we have uniq, the highest rated on our team at 1146, Cybran red. In burgundy, going UEF, for Zion, has opened first land and has walked his comm all the way over to the hydro over here. And last land, I would like to say by no means least, first land, second air, it's me, the Commissar, in orange. And today I'm Seraphim, and I'm 928 rated at this time for 4v4 ladder. So, the map. Plateau, plateau, way through here, way through here, way through here. Lots of reclaim here, 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 and here. Nice little bits around the back here where you can build mass points, get mass, but also a lot of run-bys will go through around here and cause a bit of havoc. Now here we can see that both Aninju and NiCAD have gone forward to start building factories to quickly claim the plateaus. Looks like I've had the same idea here, but I'm a lot slower to it, so he should win this. Fractal ready in the centre, and uniq going much the same, but he's now veering off over to help Skemlije. No, he's just going to get some of this reclaim from this area here, while for Zion is coming forward towards the centre. Engineers out here, I haven't got any here yet. This is a mistake. I should be here with engineers getting this reclaim first. These two comms will be doing a good job of getting the reclaim over on this side. So that factory's going up first. Mine's still only just started, so that's not going to be too great for me. Good early production of a couple of labs here, just to make sure that we don't get any sneaky shenanigans going on here, followed by an engineer to claim the mechs. He's probably got a couple of the turrets queued up, maybe a anti-air or a point defense. And there's an anti-air just coming out of that factory, so that's good preparation, just a little cheap thing to guard this plateau. This radar, I think, is a mistake, given that he doesn't have the plateau, because it's going to be easy to shoot down off the plateau and kill it. I also don't know if he's got the mass for it, because he's not going for this big, tasty mass field first, he's going for the radar first. Understandable, but I would be starting here and then worrying about a radar in a little while. Over here, these tanks are adequately shutting down my factory, but they're not focusing on the point defense which my comm is throwing up as a response. That could be a mistake. I mean, this tank isn't going to get anything done, they're just going to focus it and blow it apart. And now he's getting out artillery to get rid of this factory, but I think this point defense is going to finish. And it is. So that's going to take out these. That was a bit of a mistake, but this arty should more than deal with my factory. Almost does. It's down into the red, but my tank's out and it's shooting those arty. While my comm has quickly switched back to repair the factory. So could this be a save from me for this plateau? We'll see in a moment. Here in the middle though, Aninju is in a bit of trouble. He's got two comms bearing down on him. He's down into the yellow. That doesn't look very nice, does it? Those cybers ever so spiky. Poor harmless UEF being threatened and bullied by a bunch of nasty cyberns. Right. Over here, NiCAD's comm is also up front. He's getting a nice amount of reclaim there. Look at all that he's hoovered up. And I'm still massing troops here. I have, however, taken the plateau off him, which is nice. But I've been focusing on this area of reclaim. He's barely got into his. He's gone for the contested one first, which is the correct play, in my opinion. A little bit of spam coming in here to see if I can shoot off those comms, but 2 comms against a little bit of T1 spam. Should be no problem. Still, Skemlije at least has taken a bit of damage, as is uniq. If they're having second thoughts and backing up a bit. First upgrades going down. Gowerly about to finish his gun upgrade. For Zion just starting on his gun upgrade, and Aninju, who took quite a lot of damage but did escape those 2 comms, is going for T2, which is understandable. He'll want some hit points for all of that. Gun finish for Gowerly, and he's immediately going on to the Cybran stealth upgrade, so he can come sneaking up here. We have to forget, there is another comm up here. Fractal's just walling off straight across the middle. Don't know if that's really a useful use of the comm. He's got only the build power of 2 engineers. Wars are quick and cheap. It's more about walking around than it is spending the time on them. And the comm is worth so much more firepower. I think he ought to be out doing something. Here, though, I'm trying a run-by against NiCAD. Do I know he's there? Well, now I do. I see that, and I have a slight second thoughts. I've already lost most of that. Will I at least get the mechs for my troubles? At least I get the mechs, though T1 mechs are cheap as chips. But I'm now getting the gun upgrade, and, well, NiCAD remains unupgraded, so that could be an advantage. Meanwhile... Oh, I changed focus to me, that's why I can't see the thing. He's still in the middle of an upgrade. Nice sort of spam from Skemlije here. That, especially with the fact that there's a battle massing here, which Fractal seems more interested in bringing his stuff around, Skemlije might be able to get some work done with this lot. I'm using my spam to herd back the spam from NiCAD and also herd back his comm, but I'm rooted to the spot where my gun goes down. It's almost done though, so I might be able to get something. I might be able to get something done there. I don't think I'm going to cancel it at this late stage, even if I start taking a bit of damage. And by focusing my spam on his spam and taking it away from the comm, I'm going to lose less. Especially with these outcroppings. There we go. In the way so that he can't see me clearly. And the gun's done. For me. Zion in a bit of trouble though. Zion's got Gowerly's gun stealth comm on him. He's surrounded by Fractal's spam. Is he going to get out of this? This doesn't look like a nice situation. Lots of arty raiding down. Boom! He is not going to get out of it. So at 8 minutes, we lose our first player from the hot, and it's on the hot team, and it's for Zion, who is down and out. Now this is a ladder match, so full share is on, and his stuff will be inherited by uniq. Meanwhile, NiCAD might have made a little bit of a mistake in that he's just running away from me when I've got gun and he hasn't, so he can't shoot back. I've got spam. I've got gun. What's he going to do about it? Boom, and that's what he's going to do about it. He's going to die. So second ejection, just 45 seconds later, NiCAD has been taken out by me. uniq in a bit of trouble though. That's a bit of spam. 2 comms, one of them with gun and the other now also with at least one of the 2 on gun upgrades. But Skemlije has diverted his spam to herd them off, which is pretty nice, though he's going to be at risk of this spam catching his comm out while he's stuck on an upgrade. He's still damaged, he's getting T2. So that could be very risky for him, and indeed, he thinks better of taking on these 2 comms and brings his force back to fight the spam from Aninju. But it has given uniq the chance to escape. uniq still bare and unupgraded. Speaking of Tech 2, has anybody got ground tech? uniq's got a Tech 2 land factory and has started putting out engineers. He's also got a Tech 2 air factory, which could be nice. I've got no tech whatsoever. I'm just spamming. And I'm way far forward now in my spam. We'll look in on me again in a moment. No UEF tech from in the inherited base that Gowerly got from NiCAD. And I'm not seeing any tech for Gowerly either. Or for fractal. So it looks like everyone's at T1 apart from this T2 air and from uniq. So that could be an advantage. I've got a decent amount of spam here, and I'm now edge building down to get a factory to push out here, get this reclaim. That could be good for me. Shutting down the production. It's not really doing much, and it's certainly not going to be enough to stop my comm. I've taken out these mexes, which is nice. Cut back on Gowerly's eco a bit. And I take down a second factory as more spam comes in. However, Fractal is now pushing across with a bit of spam, and I've got scouts so I can see what's coming. And with my comm and what little spam I have left, I should be more than able to clean this up. Run by coming by from... attempted run by coming by from Aninju, but Skemlije has seen it, pushes his spam across, sends in a bomber as well, though I don't think that's going to get much done with all of these AA tanks up here. And Aninju pulls back, but now Aninju with both gun and T2 is coming in on the other side. Skemlije's got T2 now. Don't know what he's going for, but stealth he was going for, but he cancels it under fire from Aninju and pulls back. And I like this from Aninju here. He's got his comm on one side and his spam on the other, and he's forcing Skemlije to have to choose between the two. But now Aninju is pulling back a little bit. I'm still up front, but now I have a problem. Gowerly's coming in, and you'll remember that Gowerly has stealth on him, so until just then, I haven't seen him, and I can't target him while he's out of my line of sight. He's got gun and stealth, I've got gun, we've both got 2 vets, so it's even. But uniq has come to my aid with a wave of gunships from that T2 air factory down here. But I'm now out of spam, and those gunships are being tidied up by the interceptors coming in from Gowerly. So suddenly I'm on the back foot, being pushed back. Spam on me, RT, tanks on me, RT on me. A gun come on me, what am I going to do? I think I'm not going to get out of this, and I don't. I'm destroyed at 12 minutes 30 by Gowerly. And now we have 2 comms pushing down this side. They've noticed my factory. Now I've actually got a decent amount of stuff from here. But they've noticed it, and this should clean it up quickly because there aren't any tanks now, and obviously uniq has far too much on his plate to worry about this right now. However, he has brought in... Well, actually it's been shot now, but he had brought in some T2 over here, and it's cleaned up a bit of that stuff. However, he's now going to be more worried about just generally shoring up everything here. Now he's the only comm covering all of this area. Over here, we have Skemlije, who's still fighting it out with Aninju, and they're trading blows a bit. Spam comm. Everything seems much of a muchness here, no tech on each side. Though this might pay off. There's a TAC missile launcher here. There's TMD here, but there isn't any here, so Aninju could pick off quite a lot with that if he's lucky. Tanks come sneaking forward here from Fractal, but these point defences should more than tidy it up. Nice clear spacing of them, covering a large area, not too much resource invested. I like that. Skemlije and Aninju, but Aninju has the advantage here, and the ghetto gunships. Who doesn't love a ghetto gunship? 5 of them, focusing down, and they're very quick to tidy up Skemlije. Skemlije explodes, and now it's 3v1. uniq, all by his lonesome, left against these 3 players up here. Now, one thing we haven't really looked at this game is the eco. I had T2 mexes. There were a couple of T2 mexes here, though. This run-by, which happened in the distraction of this fight, is getting some damage done. T2 mexes. So, if we look at this, we see that there's a 60 eco lead, which is 50%, for uniq over combined team code. But is that going to last? I don't think so. If these tanks, there's nothing to stop them. They can take these out. They can come around the back and take these out. And uniq isn't producing here. He isn't really doing anything to stop them. He's now putting up Cerberus, which might clean a few of them up. We got the second gun upgrade going down on Fractal, so these are now two pretty hefty fighter combs. And there we see that TML firing, and it's taken out the Cybran T2 HQ and destroyed its wreckage. And this fighter bomber, so we've definitely got T2 air now from Aninju. This Janus is burning up all those engineers, while these guys have correctly run away from the point defense. So this is great for Aninju. Look at that, he's cleaned up those, he'll take up those. That'll be 7 mexes, of which at least 3 were T2, maybe 5, taken out, and he's on his way, and he's probably going to get another one as well. And what's uniq really got to stop it? Nothing. uniq is focusing on his own eco. He's got T3 here, he's got T3 here, he's about to get T3 here, so that's pretty powerful. Meanwhile, Aninju is PD creeping, and he can just take these out without risk of retribution from these T1 land factories. But air. T3 air coming out here from uniq. And they've got T2 air, but I don't think... Oh, he's on his way to T3, Gowerly, but he's not at T3. And that could be an opportunity for a few broadswords to come out from uniq and get a bit of damage done. But here's another run by coming in on the other side with two sides to deal with at once. It's easy for someone to slip past, and that's mainly T1, whereas this is all T2, so it might be quite hard to stop this before it gets a bit of damage done. He's focusing down mexes here in my old base. However, the centre is pretty well defended with things like this. Here's a Ravager. Newbies to the game may not know that only the UEF get Tech 3 point defense, and this Ravager, as you can see, has a nice long range. It's wrapping stuff all the way over here. So, the Kohler team will have to watch out for that, but uniq will have to watch out for this. He's lost 2 T2 mexes over here, he's lost that T2 mex as well, and yet more forces are pushing in here from Aninju, so he's very much on the back foot. Trapped on this side, trapped on this side. What's he going to do about it? He has got T3 land though. How does that compare to the north? Gowerly just wasn't using this. He's reclaiming this and pouring all into his own business. He hasn't got T3 land, but he has reached T3 air now. I think Fractals are still Tech 1. Do you see any Tech 2 in there? I don't. No land, no air. Fractals just going all out for Tech 1. And what's his name? Aninju, that's his name. Aninju is still T1 on the land, T2 in the air. He's sealing down his control over Skemlije's old base with point defense. So this is looking quite bad for uniq. He's holding out well, but look at this, he's losing more T2 mexes, and he might even lose a T3 mex here. That's a mistake, though. Uncapped frontline mechs going up from T2 to T3. I think that was a mistake, and that's going to be costing him quite a bit, and it's also quite vulnerable. More T2 mexes being lost. He's finally cleaning it up. Look, he's lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 T2 mexes on that side as well. And can he stop this? I don't think he's got the ability to stop this. It's all T1, as we mentioned. Fractal doesn't have any tech upgrades, but I mean, what's he going to do about it? Gunships, maybe? Looks like he's trying to point defense up here and here. He's trying to just seal this area down. And he's starting a monkey with so little land. Is that wise? He's not producing any T3 land to support, and that's literally... Oh no, it's not. I was going to say it's literally his only land factory, but he's still got these. They are producing, so but are they going to last long? He's still got these, but they weren't producing. So my old base is being completely cleaned up, losing another T2 mexes, another 2 T2 mexes. Push around the back, clean up some more. This is pretty terrible for uniq. He's lost the eco lead as well. Look at that. That was a what, 50-ish eco lead for the colour team. Everything means that uniq's on the... He's reclaimed his T3 land HQ. Look at this. He's losing these factories. He's about to have 0 land production whatsoever. He is going to be relying entirely on air and on this experimental. He's lost T2 and a T3 mech. This is terrible. Look at this. Look how far behind he is. He's now 70 mass per tick behind. Overall, he's still 40 or so, 45 ahead, in 45k ahead in terms of total mass collected, thanks to the the team, because of its early eco lead. But that's going to slip away very fast. Now he had 2 choices with the monkey. One was to go this way and clean that up, and the other was to try and dislodge an ninja here. He's trying to dislodge a ninja. He's relying on these PDs to clean up this big wave of, what are they, furthers. Now, a ninja is wisely retreating. He can't stop a monkey with just his comm. And with the help of... I also like the choice of stingers. This is all T1. He doesn't need to waste the resources to build broadswords just to clean up T1. And as yet, I don't think there's any T3 land. Still only T2 here, still only T1 here, still only T1 here. So all the land is basically just spam, and he doesn't need to spend money on broadswords. He's more keen on spending that mass on these monkeys, of which he's already on a second. Speaking of monkeys... a ninja running away. Now, here, I would probably think that I would send that monkey up here to smack all of a ninja's eco, where there's nothing defending it. A couple of fighter bombers, but they shouldn't get much done if uniq is paying attention, because he's got a lot of T3 fighters. And also the monkey's got flak, which is cleaning this up pretty well. Is it flak or is it just AA missiles? I think it might just be missiles. Either way... Oh, and there's also stingers coming out. He should have destroyed this HQ though. He should definitely have done something about this before sending the monkey in here. He's probably looking for the comm, but does he have radar coverage? He doesn't. He has no idea where the comms are. He's just doing damage with the monkey. However, the monkey has eased up the pressure here, because they're focusing everything in on stopping that monkey. 3 comms close together could be devastating. T3 Air here is still only producing Corsairs. I might go for a scratch to take this out if I had if I could afford it. And he's about to pay the price, because look at this. That's all his T3 power, and that's about to go up. Boom. Air factory down, so he's got no T3 Air anymore. Boom. Boom. That must have been devastating. He's actually not power stored now, but I guess because he lost the air factory. But look at this. The monkey is taken out by a combined push of 3 actual comms. Just bores out straight going for the monkey. But there's now another one. What are they going to do about it? And where's that one headed? That one's just heading straight at the middle. He knows where the comms are. He's just going to go for it. He's quickly hurrying up an air factory back to T3 is Gowerly, and he's starting the laser. Can he afford that? Not really. just about, but not really. It's going to take nearly 5 minutes and he can't afford it. Because he lost all his T3 P-gens. I will be doing that before I considered starting the laser. Monkey's decided to come round this way. But he's not done anything about Aninju taking this base, so they're now sitting on 5 bases compared to uniq sitting on only 2. That said, uniq has been going very hard into mechs tech. Look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, though that one is uncapped. This is also a mistake. Look at this, uncapped T3 mechs. For those who don't know, capping a T2 mech is more efficient than upgrading it to T3, so you cap it first and then you upgrade them to T3 when you've capped all your T2 mechs. So that would have been certainly a mistake, but so is that, and that, he didn't cap them. Fractal says it's over because he doesn't think they can stop the monkeys. I mean, from their position, they own most of the map. They can see that uniq's only got this tiny amount. Looks like they've got decent radar coverage showing them how little he's got. But the monkey catches up with Aninju and boom, down it goes, and now he's cleaning up this base. Okay, now it looks a little more over, but not 100%. How's that laser coming for Gowerly? He's got stealth, he's got gun, he's got 4 vets. That could be quite powerful, and Fractal gives everything to Gowerly and goes head to head with the monkey. A full health monkey with a vet against a comm. I don't see that going well, and it doesn't. Barely has the explosion of Aninju cleared when the explosion of Fractal follows him. So, from 3v1, uniq has got it down to 1v1. Could this be an excellent comeback? But don't forget that Gowerly has stealth, so even if he had an Omni sensor somewhere back here, which he does not, even if he had radar coverage, he can't see Gowerly. So he's smacking some eco, which is good. And now his eco's probably going to be back, despite the base difference. He's probably going to be back ahead because none of this is T3. Like, none of it at all. He's got the wreck of the last monkey though, and he's almost eating it all, which is pretty nice. Yeah, look at that. He didn't see it. He just walked on past, and the laser finishes, and Gowerly just goes straight in against the monkey, laser on laser. Monkey turns round and shoots at him. His health ebbs away, but with an overcharge, he blows up the Monkey Lord. Come on, monkey, 1v1, and the comm wins. That's pretty impressive. But, so that's 2 monkeys they've dealt with now. Can they deal with a 3rd? He's going for cloaking, but again, that's going to be difficult. Cloaking is extremely expensive power. Okay, I tell a lie. Oh, he's got a decent number of T3 Pigeons up, and he's only using it for getting that cloak upgrade. If he can get it in time, then the monkey won't be able to see him. But no, he's been scouted, he's been forced to cancel, he runs away. The monkey's got him. Boom. And in an epic comeback, red team, hot team, wins from a 3v1 down position. So, that's the game. We had quick summary. We had some good pushing up the left flank. I shouldn't have been able to take that plateau, but I did. But I overextended and got killed by Gowerly and Fractal. On the other side, Skemlije was pushed back and taken out by Aninju, and then, well, Zion died early on in the middle, but uniq, by his crazy strategy of just reclaiming all his land and going for just air and experimentals, was able to win. There we go. I'm TheCommissar. My loyal followers, don't forget to like, follow, and obey, and I will see you next time.